Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A subcompact crossover SUV from Chevrolet, the all-new Tracker, and a pickup from Mazda, the BT-50 3L 4x2 AT. Plus, a feature-to-feature comparison of two subcompact crossovers, the GAC GS3 1.5 Premium AT versus Kia Stonic 1.4 EX AT. On Autopedia, we'll talk about fuel-saving devices. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of Weltmeister Philippines and W5 EV launch as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards, to push, to the extremes, to race, race, race. That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition, so you too can race yours.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Kailangan ng maaasahan, kailangan ng matibay, pang matagalan kasama mo sa pag-unlad ng negosyo. Modernong disenyo, kaya-kaya ang kargo mo ng tatak na ito. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up on yung negosyo. Isuzu Travis, level up with Isuzu. Level up with Isuzu Travis.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Chevrolet. This edition of Car Review checks out an American brand crossover, the Chevy Tracker.
The Chevy Tracker is the smallest in the crossover SUV lineup of Chevrolet Philippines. Nonetheless, at 4,270mm long, 1,791mm wide, and 1,627mm tall, and 2,570mm long wheelbase, and minimum ground clearance of 161mm, the Tracker still commands attention on the road or even just parked. Sharp character lines give the Tracker an athletic, muscular stance. From the side, the Tracker looks both solid and sleek. The Chevy Tracker arrived in the country around the middle of last year in two trim levels, the Tracker LT Redline and the Tracker LS. The LT Redline is the top-of-the-line variant and comes with red exterior accents and trim on the wide horizontal beam on the front double grille with a black Chevy bow tie, on the gloss black side mirrors and 17-inch black alloy wheels. The side mirrors on the Tracker, color keyed on the base model LS, features power adjust and heater function as well as integrated turn signals. The LT also comes with a gold bow tie front and rear, and chrome front grille. The Redline features LED projector headlamps and tail lamps. The LS has halogen multifocal reflectors and bulb-type tail lamps. In both trims, the headlamps have manual leveling control and auto on and off function, and are framed by LED daytime running lights at double S turn indicators. The Redline and the LS share black B-pillars, lower body molding, rear fog lamps, rear spoiler, hand-mount stop lamp, roof antenna. But the biggest thing that the Redline has and the LT does not is the electric sliding panoramic sunroof. The black and red motif on the Redline exterior is carried over into the interior. The top-of-the-line Tracker features an all-black interior with jet black faux leather seats with red double stitching. The driver and front passenger bucket seats are well bolstered for comfort. The driver's seat on the Redline has a combination power and manual 6-way adjust. Only 4-way manual adjusts for the front passenger seat. The back row seat for 3 splits and folds 60/40 and features retractable headrests. The tracker cabin offers a spacious interior with ample legroom for those in the rear seats. Up front, it's all ergonomic in what Chevrolet calls a trademark dual cockpit design. The dash looks quite sporty. Between the speedometer and the tachometer of the dual Darrell Sports instrument panel is the driver information console that provides info such as trip distance and average fuel economy. Adding to the sporty look and feel is the leather-wrapped D-shaped steering wheel with the auto controls. The dash also looks quite modern with a floating 8-inch colored touchscreen in the middle that comes with the latest version of the Chevrolet MyLink infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Bluetooth. The tracker is equipped with many of the amenities and conveniences of top-of-the-line SUVs and crossovers. The Redline comes with passive entry system as well as push-button start. The Redline also features automatic climate control, AC cabin pollen filter, power windows, rear window defogger. Underneath the hood of both Chevrolet Tracker variants is a lightweight, new generation 1.0-liter 3-cylinder DOHC Ecotec turbo engine that generates 116 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 175 Nm of torque at 1,500 to 4,200 RPM. A 6-speed automatic transmission that delivers the power and torque to the front wheels. The Tracker features an intelligent engine start-stop system that helps reduce fuel consumption and exhaust emissions by automatically shutting and starting the engine depending on vehicle speed and traffic conditions. The suspension features McPherson struts in front and what GM calls compound crank rear axle system in the rear. Stopping power comes from the all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front and solid in the rear. The Tracker Redline and LS share a range of active and passive safety technologies that include anti-lock braking system, electronic stability control, emergency brake warning, rollover mitigation, enhanced understeer control, cornering brake control, traction control system, engine drag control, panic brake assist, hill start assist, low vacuum brake assist, no vacuum brake assist, fading brake assist, torque vectoring brakes, engine immobilizer, anti-theft alert system, and tire pressure monitoring system. Also shared are front passenger and side airbags, ISOFIX system, and reverse camera with a wide 130-degree viewing angle as well as rear parking sensors. All 5 passengers on the Tracker get 3-point ELR seatbelts with driver and front passenger benefiting from force limiters. The Redline comes with seatbelt indicators for all passengers.
Chevrolet Philippines offers an enticing base model Tracker that offers virtually all of the driver assist and safety technologies found in the top-of-the-line variant. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards. To push. To the extremes. To race. 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 That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition. So you too can race yours.
Welcome back to Autofocus, where we have the latest auto industry news.
A newly incorporated Toyota Motor Philippines subsidiary aims to provide new mobility solutions for businesses and communities. During the formal inauguration of Toyota Mobility Solutions Philippines, TMP Chairman Alfred T. indicated that the new subsidiary will play a major play in fulfilling Toyota's vision of supporting the country's economy.
Toyota is preparing to support the rapid and sustained economic growth of the country. Today, we are launching Toyota Mobility Solutions Philippines, our bid to move your world to a future with mobility for all. With the advent of new technologies, traditional automotive manufacturing is rapidly transforming itself. It is, in fact, ushering in an era of connected, automated, shared, and electrified mobility, or what we call CASE.
Maria Cristina Fe Arevalo, president of TMP's new subsidiary, said the company will be at the center of the new mobility ecosystem as a provider of integrated one-stop mobility solutions to help advance businesses and address local community needs.
During the pandemic, it was also the time that our global president, Akio Toyoda, gave his vision of transforming into a mobility company, from a traditional automotive company to a mobility company. And Toyota Motor Philippines was one of the first to respond to that call. And our president, Mr. Okamoto, immediately organized a team for mobility solutions. So we became a separate unit until we spun off today as a separate entity.
TMSPH will primarily support the growth of micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises mobility solutions that include an on-demand shuttle booking app and car sharing or rental, logistics matching, and fleet management services. TMSPH will also complement Toyota Financial Services Philippines Corporation in promoting and managing units under its full operating lease product called Kinto. Toyota Motor Philippines is dominating the new and growing local market for hybrid and battery-powered electric vehicles. Citing official figures from the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines, Toyota claims that it and sister brand Lexus have cornered 95% of the EV market. Of the 1,013 electrified vehicles sold locally as of end June this year, Toyota and Lexus accounted for 962 hybrid units. The 1,013 total already surpassed the 843 record sales in 2021 and 378 in 2020.
To date, TMP has put close to 2,000 hybrid electric vehicles on Philippine roads, the most number of electrified units sold in the country. Here in the Philippines, we believe that hybrid electric vehicles are the most practical and immediately deployable carbon-reducing vehicles that can start our journey to carbon neutrality.
TMP Chairman Alfred T. also revealed plans for Toyota to introduce fully battery-powered models in the near future.
As we increase the availability of hybrid models in our lineup, we are also preparing for the battery EV called Lexus RZ and the Toyota BZ models. I expect that we can make this happen by next year and beyond. We are seriously committed to helping build an electric future for mobility in the Philippines and to partner with government in achieving its sustainable goals.
Another model has been added to SMC Asia Car Distributor Corp's already impressive and extensive local lineup of BMW sport activity vehicles. The BMW X3 xDrive 20D business has arrived with refreshed exterior and upgraded interior. Interior highlights include a freestanding, central 10.25-inch control display with touch function and BMW Live Cockpit Plus instrumentation with a 5.1-inch color display at the center. The BMW X3 xDrive 20D business is powered by a 2.0-liter inline 4-cylinder engine with BMW twin-power turbo technology with multi-stage turbocharging that delivers a maximum 190 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. Mated to an 8-speed Steptronic transmission, this engine enables the X3 to accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.9 seconds and reach a top speed of 213 km per hour. It also features an all-wheel drive system that optimizes driving stability.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards, to push. To the extremes, to race, race, race. That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition, so you too can race yours.
Isuzu Mu X. Take the lead.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. This edition of Head to Head pits the GAC GS3 1.5 Premier automatic transmission against the Kia Stonic 1.4EX automatic transmission.
The GAC GS3 is 4,350 millimeters long, 1,825 millimeters wide, and 1,680 millimeters tall, with a 2,560 millimeters long wheelbase. While the Kia Stonic is 4,100 millimeters long, 1,735 millimeters wide, 1,533 millimeters tall, with a 2,570 millimeters wheelbase. The GAC GS3 1.5 Premier AT features a distinctive grille with a large GAC logo, eagle-eye halogen headlamps, rear LED combination lights that outline an infinity symbol, floating roof design, and shark fin antenna. The top-of-the-line GS3 comes with LED daytime running lights, front fog lamps, and 18-inch rim strap by 5.5 series tires, power-adjustable and folding side mirrors with defogging and defrosting functions. The Stonic EX features projector-type halogen headlamps, LED daylight running lights, side mirrors with integrated turn lights, black and silver radiator grille, and chrome beltline molding and door handles, and a panoramic sunroof. It also comes with rear window defoggers, rear spoiler with high-mount stop lamp, front and rear skid plates, roof rails and pin-type antenna, and 16-inch alloy wheels strapped by 195/60 R16 tires. The GAC GS3 1.5 Premier comes with smart keyless entry and one-button start. The cabin features dark and elegant interior motif with soft touch surfaces, leather and leatherette trim seats, 6-way adjustable driver's seat and 4-way adjustable front passenger seat, multifunction leatherette wrapped steering wheel with electric power steering and folding center armrest with cup holders on the second row seat. Comfort and convenience features include front power windows, automatic air conditioning with negative ion air filter and second row vents, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors and 12-volt power outlet in the cargo area. The Kia Stonic EX is also equipped with smart keyless entry and illuminated push start button. The interior features cloth-covered seats for 5, a black dash with silver accents, and an instrument panel with analog speedometer and tachometer and a 3.5-inch TFT LCD multifunction display. The driver's seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height manually. Other interior features include a tiltable 3-spoke polyurethane steering wheel with controls for audio and Bluetooth, automatic air conditioning, power windows and door locks, power outlet, glove box, 2 cup holders on front console, and bottle holders on 4 doors. The GS3 1.5 Premier features an 8-inch TFT color screen display for the infotainment, Bluetooth hands-free phone system, rear row USB port, and 6 speakers. The infotainment system in the Stonic 1.4EX features an 8-inch touchscreen, AM/FM radio, MP3 player, Bluetooth for hands-free mobile phone use, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and 4 speakers plus 2 tweeters. The 1.5 GS Premier is powered by a 1,495cc gasoline engine that generates 113 horsepower and 115 Nm of torque, mated to an Aisin 6-speed automatic transmission that sends power to the front wheels. It also comes with an eco-drive mode to help save fuel. The GS3 also comes standard with front McPherson-type independent suspension, twisting beam suspension in the rear, and all-wheel disc brakes, ventilated in front and solid in the rear. The Stonic is powered by a 1.4-liter inline-4 DOHC and DC VVT that generates a maximum 100 PS at 6,000 revolutions per minute and 132 Nm of torque at 4,000 RPM and is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission driving the front wheels. The suspension system features front McPherson struts and coupled torsion beam axle in the rear. The EX comes with all-wheel disc brake system. GAC equipped the GS3 1.5 Premier with passive and active safety features that include electronic stability program, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, traction control system, hydraulic brake assist, hill start hold control, and hill descent control. It also comes with dual front airbags, front side airbags, front row seat belts with pre-tensioners and force limiters, ISOFIX child safety seat anchors, second row child safety door lock, impact sensing door unlock, The Stonic EX comes with driver assistance safety technologies that include electronic stability control and hill start assist, anti-lock brake system, 4 3-point ELR seatbelts with pre-tensioner, 2-point seatbelt for one, ISOFIX child anchors and child lock.
The GAC Philippines website lists the GS3 1.5 Premier at 958,000 pesos, while the Kia Philippines website lists the Stonic 1.480 at 970,000 pesos. Which would you rather?
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
A promise is not always easy to keep. But when it is to the ones you love, it's unbreakable. For all your unbreakable promises, Ford Everest.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions: the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. The country is not about to be left behind in the global shift to electric mobility. One evidence of this is the formal launch of WM Motor Philippines simultaneously with the unveiling of the Weltmeister W5, a fully electric SUV crossover. The highlights of this significant EV event are shown in this special feature.
Today is the official launch of WM Motor Philippines, as well as the launch of our first full battery electric vehicle, the Weltmeister W5. So WM Motor Philippines is the Philippine distributor for WM Motor from China. WM Motor is a pure play electric vehicle manufacturer. We as WM Motor Philippines will be distributing WM products in the Philippines, starting with the W5. We will also be setting up not only our own WM dealerships, but we'll also have our charging station networks, as well as after sales service center to support the cars in the future. One of the main features of fully electric vehicle is that the design, especially the front design, doesn't have the same grills that you would normally have in an ICE car. Our logo, which is in the front, illuminates, which it also shows the charging status of the car. The interior, of course, is also battery electric vehicle. It's fully digital, so the onboard computer can read the car and can control the car basically like a computer. We will also be setting up the car to have, in the future, WM has autonomous driving technology, level 3, level 4, that will come in the future. that we look forward to in the years to come as the technology continues to improve. We're hopeful that, of course, that the market, and the Filipino consumer starts to be more aware of electric vehicles, the advantages that it brings compared to ICE vehicles, especially in terms of zero emissions or a positive impact on the environment, but also because electric vehicles offer some advantages over ICE in terms of the cost of ownership, especially at a time where we're all faced with rising fuel prices. The cost of charging an EV is actually quite competitive compared to fueling your car now. To fully charge this car at Meralco rates, it's about 500 pesos to fully charge with a range of 400 kilometers. So that's quite a difference compared to filling up your tank now with gasoline or diesel. We feel that consumer embraces the technology and understands the advantages. We feel that there's a bright future for WM Philippines. Please come visit us in our WM Motor Philippines showroom, which we just opened at 7 Neo building in BGC. Please come by, take a look at the W5. We can also book you a test drive so you can feel and drive the car for yourself and see the difference between EVs and the future of e-mobility and sustainable transportation. So we look forward to seeing you soon in our showroom.
The country is seeing the arrival of more and more hybrids, plug-ins, and full electrics. Also significant is the development of more charging stations and dealers, and dealership support for electric vehicles.
Ambition. It's not a destination, nor a finish line. It's what you keep racing towards, to push, to the extremes, to race, race, race. That's when you find the limit. That's our ambition, so you too can race yours.
Suzuki Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. Can sleek be used to describe a pickup truck? This car review checks out the Mazda BT-50 3L 4x2, at which some has described as sleek.
When Mazda first rolled out the latest generation BT-50 pickup, many noticed it was unmistakably a Mazda. It had the signature Mazda grille and many other styling cues found in Mazda sedans and crossovers, including the sleek LED headlights. Still at 5,280mm long, 1,870mm wide, and 1,785mm tall, the BT-50 with the dual cab and cargo bed was unmistakably a practical pickup, albeit a little more stylish than other pickups in the local market. The soft curves and subtle lines nonetheless convey strength and durability. The Mazda BT-50 3L 4x2 AT is one of the three variants of the new pickup made available locally, the others being the 4x4 AT and the 4x2 MT. The BT-50 4x2 is distinguished by the signature Kodo front grille with black finish and body-colored power-adjustable and folding side mirrors. It comes standard with LED headlamps, fog lamps, intermittent windshield wipers, aluminum side step, bed liner, 17-inch aluminum wheels with silver finish, and 255/65 R17 tires. Mazda BT-50 interior can be described as SUV-like in look and feel and roomy enough for 5 good-sized adults. And like all Mazdas, the dash and instrumentation, soft trim finishes and services can be described as Spartan and minimalist but on the premium side of things. The BT-50 4x2 AT comes with comfortable molded seats with black fabric that complement the dark trim and finish of the cabin surfaces. The driver's seat adjusts 6 ways, the front passenger's 4 ways, but only manually. The urethane steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features switches and buttons for audio and Bluetooth functions as well as standard cruise control. There's an overhead console with sunglass holder. The single-zone climate control system with manual controls comes with rear vents. Other convenience features include remote keyless entry and power windows with one-touch up-down function. The BT-50 4x2 audio system comes with the now commonplace 7-inch LCD touchscreen with USB and Bluetooth connectivity and 6-speaker system. However, it does feature Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay. The BT-50 is powered by a 2,999cc 4-cylinder DOHE diesel engine with intercooler and turbocharger that maxes out at 190 PS at 3,600 revolutions per minute and 450 Nm of torque from 1,600 to 2,600 RPMs. The 6-speed automatic transmission feels quite efficient at keeping the engine working within the ideal torque range, making it both easy to crawl in traffic or cruise on highways. Mazda is candid about giving the BT-50 a light steering feel for maneuvering easily on city streets, elevated and at-grade tollways, and countryside roads. The suspension system uses double wishbones in front and leaf springs in the rear. Quite noticeable is the quiet cabin that Mazda says comes from the use of foam pillars in strategic locations around the cabin, along with sound-insulating carpets and tighter door and window seals. The Mazda BT-50 3L 4x2 AT is equipped with a list of standard safety and features that include dual front airbags, anti-lock brake system, electronic stability control with traction control, hill descent control, hill launch assist. Rear sensors and reverse cameras help make parking the BT-50 easier. One has to get the BT-50 3L 4x4 to benefit from Mazda active safety technology that includes lane departure warning, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, automatic high beam control, and forward collision warning.
Pickups have truly become lifestyle vehicles. And yes, the BT-50 is a sleek example of how pickups can define their owner's status and personality. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we will be talking about fuel-saving devices. Whether they work, or do they not? For as long as there have been gasoline engines and fuel that goes into our cars, there will always be people who will try to sell you fuel-saving devices. Now, the hallmark of these things are like the pyramid scheme: more power, better efficiency, better mileage. Sometimes they attach a number to it, up to 30%. And if they're really great, up to 50%. Then this is the latest in the long line of them. This is the killer power box. This has been making the rounds of the various car clubs, and as with every fuel-saving device, the claims are always like this: more power, very satisfied customer feedback, less usok. Okay, let's put it to the test, shall we? As with any claims of better power tests, we always put the car on the dyno because very simple. The machine doesn't lie. It cannot lie even if we wanted it to. We've actually seen a number of these things over the years that we've been doing. DOST and DOE actually certify us to do the benchmark testing for anybody who wants to market these things and wants to get a certification from them. So we're gonna put this killer power box, install it on the engine, put it on the dyno, and see that if it really does make power. And let's set the bar kind of low. We're happy with 10 horses. Doesn't need to be 30 horses, doesn't need to be 50. 10 horses will do fine. absolutely no gain. Wala. Zero gain. Absolutely none. We'll do it one more time, just to make sure and nobody can say anything. Yep, absolutely no gain whatsoever. If you want to think about it, it's actually a slight power drop of about 4 horses. You will run into these kinds of devices on your Facebook feed, on your car groups, on your friends who will tell you that there's this latest power saving device. It's very simple. If they promise horsepower in double-digit gains, fuel economy savings in also double-digit gains, it is not true. Don't even bother thinking twice. And then it is too cheap and too good to be true. It's definitely not true. So don't even bother wasting and asking, hey, does this work or not? And all of that. No, it's not. There might even, I've also seen some videos where they have some slick backstory about 2 college engineering students who were sued by the oil companies because their device saved fuel and all of that, and the oil companies want to keep it buried. That's also not true, and it's a 100% scam. Fuel saving device? Definitely not. There's only one place this belongs to, and it's not your engine.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louis Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.